We're gonna make some bullet coffee like we do every morning. And yes, I do have other coffee here, but I don't drink other coffee at this point. Just mollydogcoffee.com. This is a breakfast blend. I'm gonna try this morning. I do have some other stuff that we're running out of. Um, all free shipping, stuff under 20 bucks. You can get a pound of coffee, or you can get 12 pounds of coffee, all fresh, grown in different areas of the world. We did finish Uganda. We got Uganda, Sumatra, Sinatra, and then this one I think was like a beat Back to the Future breakfast blend. So we can name them different things that just on the labels they don't show that, but you do get the logo, the Molly Dog logo. So I do have to get well, let's clear the grounds out. Again, I don't use a ton of grounds. You don't have to. It does expand when you put water on it, of course. All right. We'll do the grounds first, and I'll go get the cup because I don't have that. So, but they all come in these, and then you'll be able to smell it through the mailer. Again, I don't know if people measure. We probably should start measuring. I don't put a ton of it in. You see there, not a ton. Shake it down. Let me go get the water. Again, we use our own. This is a really sassy stuff mug. This is a 20-ounce stainless steel. Probably wash it by hand. I wouldn't put this in the dishwasher because you have this Silence is Golden on the cover or on the front. So you can get different colors. I just went with purple. I think it's like 50 bucks. So this is the best because it keeps your coffee hot or cold. If you're doing cold, you can do that as well. I'll put the water in there. This is a 20 ounce, like I said. We do have does that look right? We do have other sizes, 11 ounce. I think we have a 15-ounce ceramic. Thanks for the like. That looks a little better. I don't know why. So I put all this in. Our coffee, we're making bullet coffee. If you're joining us, it's a way to prolong your energy and you don't crash and you don't get heartburn. I teach you every morning how to do this, and then we use our own mug here, reallySassyStuff.com, our own coffee, mollydogcoffee.com. And then I use this magic bullet to blend it all up. So I'm gonna brew the coffee. I have this big thing I gotta plug in. Coffee maker. I think there might still be some coffee in here. Yeah, a little bit. I try not to waste. How many people try to hack into our Apple? So I usually use all the coffee, the 20 ounce of coffee. So I hit the button on there, it brews. I start building our you can look all this stuff up too, Bullet Coffee, how to make it. So it's nothing I came up with. It's just something I make every morning and show you how to do, how easy. You can do it in about 10 minutes. So if you're waiting, if you have your coffee ready to go and you just on your phone or something hit boop, you might be able to walk into your kitchen, blend it up, and have your coffee within 3 minutes. But usually I start it and then I start talking, so it's usually about 10 minutes we get to. So let me start building I think I have some sugar. Someone gave me sugar. Well, I couldn't find the sugar right away, so I'm gonna go with a more maple syrup, which is fine. You can do a sweetener, any sweetener of your choice, stevia or whatever. Sucanut. What do you got? What's up? How are you? Good morning. How are you doing this morning? How did you sleep? It's almost 8 o'clock. We do have the music going in the background, and then I will start that up once this live is done. Usually these are about 20, 30 minutes of us just making this. Again, sweetener, something to sweeten it up a little. Not much. Good morning. Good morning. What's up? Uh, good morning. I got a little cream in there. How are you guys doing? How did you sleep? A little cream, a little sweetener. Then we have our own coffee, mollydogcoffee.com. We're in the North Pole. And then we have our really sassy stuff.com coffee mug for those rude people. We just hit them with that. Thanks for the like. So I got sweetener, I got that, and then I need where is it? Oh, coconut oil. Coconut oil from Turkey. Nice. Well, I think with this is like you need a little spoon or something to scoop it out. You can also do Irish butter if you have Irish butter, or you can do just butter. But this is just gonna give you that frothy top a little bit. Again, we don't do a lot of sugar. This isn't the coffee for if you want a lot of sugar. The reason why you're doing so much sugar is because you're masking the flavor of the burntness. So they give you about 11 cookies worth of sugar in your bucks. That's the truth. You can look it up. So you run on sugar, and same with if you go over to DD, uh, America runs on sugar, not so much what they're giving you, or ice if you get a lot of ice in your iced coffee. Okay, so the coffee's done. I'll show you. I put it all in here, and then we put it in here. We blend it up though in here. So it's a full process. We're at 8 minutes. And again, I don't care if you buy our coffee or other people's coffee. That doesn't bother me. We just have fresh coffee. There's no bitterness when you drink this. I just pour it in here. I try to get all of it. I try not to waste. I usually leave a little bit. You can pour out. But yeah, there's like about 20 ounces of coffee. Then you take this on top. It's hot. You'll feel how hot it is. If it gets cold, you can always warm it up in the microwave, but I tend not to use the microwave too much. Oh, I gotta plug this in. Hang on. Can we do this and we listen to music? We chat whatever you want to chat about. If you had a nightmare or a dream, you want to talk about that? I'm like your therapist in the morning. There you go. There's your bullet coffee done in 9 minutes. Drink it by 10 minutes. And you can get these mugs from, we have different mugs on our site too. Oh, God. Also, this shirt that we made. There you go. There's your bullet coffee done in 9 minutes and 32 seconds. And I started talking early, so then you take a sip. Good stuff. That's the that's the BTTF, or the breakfast blend that we just. I'll show you. Here's all our coffee. Yes, we have other coffee there, but we're drinking our own stuff at this point. It's like how many years in the making? Maybe 20 years in the making. We have decided to start making our own, grown from all different areas. Then we have our own music playing. honestblueradio.com. I should sit in the new chair. I have to unplug it though. Actually, let me sit here. I'll turn the lights on a little bit. What's up? How are you? Thank you so much. I hope you guys are well on this Wednesday. We're just making some coffee. We just made our coffee. Then we sit and chill. Then I put the music on. If you guys listen to the music, any amount of time on here goes towards our 3,000 watch hours, which we're going after now. We have come from TikTok, where we had 15.1 thousand followers. We don't post there really any at all. I mean, what's the point, right? We can't even mention stuff like this over there. It's nice and hot. So you're going to taste the coffee flavor. It's not to get you that sugary flavor. If you're used to that, you might have to grow out of that. Let me put the phone here. Do you have a wife or anything? Yes. Well, I'm not married, but I'm with Betsy Blue, and then we will be moving to another area. So right now we're in the North Pole, and then we're going to move to a sunnier area. But Betsy Blue and I sing together. We have our own music, and then you'll hear it on our Honest Blue Radio during the day. But you can also download the app. Honest Blue Radio app is all free, and that goes right to your phone. No, there's no ads. We don't have ads. We just play music, and that's what we do. And then we play it here too. So if you're like, oh, where's that music? We'll put it up here, and it plays until 5, and then I come live again and chat with you, and then I put it up again at night. Thank you so much. And we just keep it positive, but we do have some sassy stuff. We try to keep it positive here on the channel. Sometimes a swear slips out here and there, but we're doing our thing. We're grinding over here with the coffee, real grinding and grinding in life. We've done a lot of jobs. Now this is our kind of our full-time job, play the music and grind the coffee and go on threads and talk to people, and some people get pissed off, but that's not us. We just stay calm and keep asking questions. We do have a record over here. I'm trying to play, but I have to. This is our own record. That's our second album, Silence is Golden. But this is an actual record with a record player. I hooked up last night. Finally got the cable. This is our friend from one of his songs, I think, is on this album. How's your life? Your house is pretty cool. Thank you. This is our first album, The Comeback. In the back, it just says nothing to see here, just some blue notes. I think this is like, I think this is more expensive than the CD. The CD is got 25 songs. This has like 13 or 14. That's our first album though. I'll have to put the link up here because I don't, not on the live, but in our library, because I haven't put it up really. But I have to hook it up to some speakers. When you have a record player, you have to hook it up to speakers, unfortunately, because the record player, there's a speaker in it, but it does Bluetooth. So it's weird that it doesn't play the record through it. It's like a newer record player that is supposed to look old. I don't know. It was like $50. Anyways, yeah, this is our place for now, and then we'll be moving warmer. Thank you so much. So yeah, two albums, Sounds Golden, the comeback. We're working on our third and fourth album right now too. But we have all our music up on Spotify, Honest Blue, and then some of that stuff isn't on albums because like there's 150 songs. So now we're working on new stuff all the time, every day, and then we're also artists too. So we're working on new logos or new characters for our coffee business. Some characters are in the public domain. We can use them to draw them, but we don't care about them. We want to actually reference from them and then turn them into different characters. I might do that later. Big Pats fans, but we got enough championships, so we don't really need to win anymore. Yeah, so my whole life was sort of this go, go, go. And then I said, you know what? I can't do that anymore. It burned me out, put me in the hospital, two different hospitals. I couldn't speak, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. And then I got back to my life and I was doing DoorDash and Uber and stuff and making no money and my car broke. And then I went back into I was a teacher for 10 years. I ran this is our fifth business. So I then went back into substitute teaching and made no money. And I was jumping through hoops for them. They fired me because I had a TikTok with 15.1 thousand followers. So they said that as a threat. I guess I wasn't swearing on there. I wasn't telling people to do anything bad. And they sent a letter to the home and said, "You're done." So in January, we started our fifth business, which was the music, Honest Blue. And we went after a ton of songs. We wrote truthful songs and recorded them and fun songs like Mac and Cheese Anthem and Ghost Grow Up and all kinds of fun stuff. And then we did radio station in February. We opened it up to other artists. So we have a few other artists on there. They're not playing now because we're going after our 3,000 watch hours. We'll put them back later. Jill Jones, who sang with Prince back in the day, another girl from the Netherlands we got in her magazine. And then we did an app, we did 2 albums. We have a social media app, Honest Blue. And then we hopped off of TikTok and went for Threads. Now we're on Threads in here. After TikTok said you can't make any more money here. No, we don't care about money. Then we went after the coffee. We said let's do a coffee business now. So we got music, coffee. We have calming music at night on Honest Blue Radio that plays all night. Hopefully, people helps people sleep. Hopefully, and I pop on here and talk to people if they want to chat. If they don't, then that's up to them. Thank you so much. Yeah, we just stay positive. We've gone through the ringer with family who have treated us poorly. So it's me, Betsy Blue. We have a friend Becca on here, and then we have Molly Dog is our dog. We have my mom, and that's it in our family. Everyone else has passed away, so we said, well, we got to go after these videos and start creating a ecosystem of positivity. We're working on stuff all the time. We've done some gaming. I've done some gaming. I do some vintage gaming. I have a whole bunch over there. I won't show you, but it's not about stuff. It's about people. That's all we care about, really. Gotta shave this. It's all about people. We don't care about money. You can't take money with you. You can't take stuff with you. We have too much stuff. We're selling stuff and moving on. Yeah, so our dog is the reference of the dog on Molly Dog Coffee. So that's the dog that's on the actual cover of the coffee because when she gets loose, she runs for hours with no coffee in her. She's very energetic. Israel, what's up? So she runs for hours. Even if you call her, she doesn't come. She kind of gives you a F you and keeps running. She's at my mom's house, so she stays there. She's been here too. So we said, let's do Molly Dog coffee because, and then we just do fresh stuff. It's all, this is what I'm drinking now. There's no bitterness because it's all grown, at higher altitudes. I would say 328 feet is high in this high altitude, but I guess people are saying it's not high. I don't know. Anyways, I think it's high. I mean, Sippy Falls in Uganda, Africa, it's pretty high in the air. It's higher than I want to climb. So that's what we did. She's a little black lab, a little cute black lab. I got a few more minutes here for you guys, about 10 more minutes, and then I'll go get some food in me. This is just our nighttime hour ends at 9. I'll put the music up here. Any watch hour you guys do helps with the 3,000 watch hours. That's what we're going after now. We actually need 4,000, I think, to start doing ads, but we don't want to do ads, but it helps pay for the coffee. We still have to pay to own the business and pay to run the music. So that all costs money. Unfortunately, that's how the world operates. So we have to actually make money to eat and we're all nonprofit. It all goes towards our indie music. So just to keep you guys calm and play anthems throughout the day. We have truthful lyrics and truthful songs and just fun. Some of it's fun, some of it can maybe hit a little deep, but that's what we got. Notice how when I drink this coffee, I don't do like a, that's called bitter coffee. If you ever get that, that's all burnt and you need to return that. But most people are drinking that today for $7 a cup when they yell your name. So stay away from that because they actually grow in the same area as us. You look it up. Sippy Falls, Uganda, Africa. We have other areas we grow in too, though. Brazil. Brazil's like number one in coffee growing. I do love this song. This is a great song. I got about 9 more minutes for you. Hopefully, you guys are well at work or wherever you're tuning in from. I hope you are feeling calm and take a moment to breathe today. You're rich if you're alive. It's not about the money you have in your bank account. You're rich if you woke up and you're walking around. The world will put the focus on the dollar amount. It's really about what you're creating and what legacy you're leaving behind because we're all going to pass someday. But what are you leaving behind to the world? Are you building a future for a positive tomorrow? Or, yeah, a positive tomorrow. I did make a new chair. I didn't show you the chair. Did I show you the chair? I showed you yesterday. This is the new chair, and you can turn it on. I think it's still plugged in, right? Can turn it on. This chair's like 100 and something bucks. I don't get any money for selling this. It's very comfortable. I sat in it already. You get all these different colors. Can do different modes and stuff. I built that yesterday. It took about an hour. It wasn't hard to build. I do love it. I'm selling this other chair. But people write to me and they literally yell at me because if I put a any price on anything. I was like, okay, it's weird. I do like the live feature over here on YouTube better than TikTok, to be honest. Sorry, TikTok. I'm done dancing for nothing. Nickels. Not even nickels, like nothing. Like half a penny. Yeah, that coffee's good. And it stays hot in our mug. If you want to keep your coffee hot, get a stainless steel mug. Spend the money. You could probably get one on Amazon for like $20 for a stainless steel mug. Ours just have fresh remarks on them, like silence is golden with the middle finger and stuff. All those links are up here. I am gonna probably put the link to our music. Again, we have two albums. I'm gonna try to hook up the speakers for the record player so we can play that later. We did just get a plug. Someone misplaced the plug in our family. We don't touch any of the stuff. We just leave it. And then people steal the plug. So I'm like, where's the plug? Anyways, we got about 6 minutes here. Cheers. Hopefully you guys are having your coffee this morning, wherever you're getting it from. Eventually, I think we'll have all this music through these speakers. Yeah, let me just end it. I'll talk to you guys later. Um, I'll put the music up in like 20 minutes. 20 minutes you can tune in throughout the day, listen to a few songs. You don't have to, but it does help the algorithm. So we don't tag any of these either. That's how we get sort of a natural people joining. Anyways, talk to you soon. Peace.